Instead, they've got the ward down at bottom, top lane. Harassment pretty heavily into mind control. He's got the skeleton walk, so backs off. They're looking towards Zai. Kuro, he wants to lend the Frostblast. Got off cooldown right now. Pops it onto Zai, but mind control is the 5-minute bounty runes as well. Watch the players rotate off. They need to get as much of this as possible. That's why bottom lane, Matumba's already fighting with GH, harassing into Pycat and PPD. They'll pull the entire creep wave along with them. So it'll only be a 2-for-2 trade-off unless Pycat really wants to commit. That's why they shield him up. GH can't fight back. He doesn't have Shadow Realm available through the tree lines. Shukuchi comes off cooldown. GH has to pop the shrine. It's only just come up and they have the damage. This should be the first blood. GH needs to juke it out. Bramble in 1 second time. No more stick charges available. Pycat claims the first blood on what has been a very denied offlane.
You do imagine that OpTic will want to try to counter Miracle relatively soon, and that's a bit of a question mark for me with their draft. Like, who's actually going to go and pressure this Alchemist? Your support duo is a Bad and an Io. So your cores, they have to
Bramble, Pycat, he can't Shukuchi. He's got a couple of stick charges. Raindrops will come back up and protect him for a little bit of time, and then Shukuchi through the trees. Needed to wait as long as he could, so he actually got the charge off. Now GH actually gets hit by the swarm. That's enough to make him think twice about initiating. And Matumba wants to go in deep. PPD's really, really low. Can shield up. There's still 9 stick charges for Matumba, and GH with the attack. He waited perfectly until the shield exploded. And then hits with the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, nice kill. Grab for OpTic. In the mid lane, CCNC putting some pressure onto Miracle, forcing out that chemical rage. So we'll give a short moment of opportunity to maybe try to go for a kill later on.
GH is looking to move up and change the balance of this top lane. Zai may not be ready for it. The Bramble throws down. Zai navigates it absolutely perfectly. CCNC's name with the damage on the Zai will be enough. Mind control finds the killers. The Clinks with the searing arrow. And maybe now full retreat with CCNC arriving in the lane. This is not where Liquid want to be, but they've managed to split all 3 ways, and they're back out to safety.
On Matumba bottom, bounty runes are about to spawn, so both of them want to be in range to contest. Oh, Pycat misclicked! Oh, he wanted to grab the rune!
In real trouble. No. Without that rune, he can't.
Ooh, that's a blunder.
They have the opportunity at least because he's going for a straight Radiance build. So that Radiance should be up by the 13-minute mark. Matumba in real trouble on bottom still. Doesn't level up that reincarnation. Now he does. He's got the mana available for it. And a pretty damn big army. They slow him down. Kuro will TP in over. Pycat made his break to the tree line. And they've got help. CCNC is in the neighborhood. And now, well, with the Kuro Lich ulti bounces up to PPD. He will die as well. It reaches far enough. And with the Curse Crown, CCNC's having a hard time getting away from Matumba. Just slowed up. GH can no longer help. Pycat was too much on him, so Shukuchi down to the trees. But GH, he jukes it out, goes to the right side. Pycat's still got another chance because the swarm flies through. It doesn't latch on GH, however, so Shukuchi's down. There's your Curse Crown. They keep the stun going. Pycat time lapses off before the damage can arrive. And with the Bedlam out from GH, Pycat just had to Shukuchi himself away to the other side of the creep wave to safety. Maybe not all the way. Matumba wants to hit him a couple of times, but he is in relative safety. Maybe with CCNC arriving,
trouble, though.
Avalanche is going to arrive with the toss. Pycat and PPD. All 3 combined together to bring down Matumba.
But look at the space. 12-minute Radiance.
He relocated in behind, almost at the tier 2 tower, looking for the retreating GH. If they had that late game edge, then yeah, maybe this would be a better position. They could just continue to do what they're doing, which is hunt everybody else. Zai's in trouble. Just came up for a little bit of a ward mission. And Matumba as well as GH just lock in control. PPD, tether away. Zai wants to survive. The Curse Crown's still going to connect. And Kuro will pop him. Just letting that Chain Frost go. Very liberal with it. Matumba's not done. Links forward towards Abaddon, but he's done. He's got a higher net worth than any of the OpTic players.
Oh, Matumba went for the bounty rune. This is going to cost him.
Pick him up, throw him down. Matumba did not have reincarnation mana. It was off cooldown.
Yeah.
Mid lane pressure. Acid Spray will slow this down. Fortification going to do the same type of thing. Kuro, the Chain Frost, it bounces down. And it just continues to work with the catapult against CNC. But he's tanky enough. Is he? Not with Concoction. Zai is doing the best he can to keep him alive. But now gets caught in the Bramble. It caught 2 heroes. Now the TP out from 33. He'll have the time because there's no more stuns available. So Tiny as well as Io will pop. Borrowed time. DPD's got it. 2 seconds until shield's up. And he doesn't have that time. Pycat does the best he can to keep the mid lane continuously pushing in towards that tier 1 tower. 68 HP, that's worth a denial.
I love this build from Miracle, by the way. We haven't really talked about this Blink Dagger on Alchemist. You did point out he blinked backwards once. Most of the time when Alchemist has a good start, we see them going for this very snowbally approach where you get the Radiance, then you get your next item such as Manta. But in this case, going for the dagger, realizing, well, I'm actually strong enough to just win fights, so why wait?
33 found the perfect target. GH was just sitting in the tree lines. It's only a level 1 Dragon Tail stun, but it was enough. Pops the Dragon Form and ensures the kill.
Liquid will have these tanky cores, Alchemist, Wraith King, and even the Clinks with Death Pact. All of them will have ice armor. In the OpTic Gaming lineup, do they have the oomph to get anyone down? Well, maybe now.
They'll try it now. The Observer Board saw Miracle, and with the Swarm on top of him, Miracle's losing armor real quick.
Mid tower's already claimed, bottom is claimed, so OpTic needs to find their next objective.
Great avalanche! Mind control. They're still relocating into the tree lines. Actually cancels it. Zai does not want to bring everybody in, and with that Pipe Cat, he can time lapse. PPD freed him from the GH curse, but then PPD, how many times counts his way? So unlucky, but he still wants to try and fight it off. He doesn't have the borrow time available, so PPD will end up falling, but Pike has the bigger one. Shikuchi up, he's still dusted, but he'll get up the hill and far away. Mind control is ready to fight on bottom lane, but Tumbakura, GH, they're all coming in. The bottom tower should be taken. They see 33 over in the tree lines. He'll need a Shadow Blade right now if he's going to survive, and he is invis. They'll reveal him with the dust. PPD's turning around. Aphotic Shield gives him a little bit more life to begin with. They get hit by the Bramble 2 times over, and that's already triggered his borrowed time, so DK will fall, a Batten will follow through, and Team Liquid tier 2 tower is gone. And maybe more. Zai so low on life. The Radiance burn got him. The acid spray was ticking it. And Miracle just walks by and gets a drive-by kill onto the Zai.
Things could be looking a lot worse right now. They did also get the tower.
Going after Matubberman with this diffuser blade over on the Weaver. Matubberman getting this ulti off is just impossible. So when they can isolate him like this, OpTic know they have the kill. The cost is, of course, the Aegis, the Immortal, and it is on Miracle.
And Pikecat is closing in on his too. I think it's a good approach here. OpTic need 2 things. They need BKB so that they can stay alive in the fight against all this magic damage and focus fire. And then they need a solution for Alchemist. These are the 2 things they need.
Pikecat staying nearby for the tether, but it will not happen. They have more than enough control through just Matubberman. They didn't even need anything else for that.
Dire are scanning.
And they're TPing over. The Dire scanning up. Pikecat wanted to know it was going to be safe, trying to get into the back lines. As the front lines attack, the Swarm is really good. His mind control, his Kuro, and that's why CCNC focus him. Concoction stun into the rear. They're looking for the kill on Design, able to claim it. So there goes the medic. And then Reincarnation. Wraith King gets back to the world of the living to Bramble. It won't catch anyone from OpTic. Neither does it Terrorize. 2 huge whiffs. And OpTic have an opportunity with these control factors gone and Chemical Rage timing out. OpTic will look to turn this. They've already mentioned nuke down GH, CCNC, sacrificing himself to do this.
Right now with both the Man-Style and the Aegis, it's a step in the right direction. OpTic, they have to just hold on and try to get the items that can bring him down.
He's got the Vision, the Observer, and Sentry, but it's kind of the worst target for him because he can't instantly kill it off, and they really would have preferred the DK. But PPD, 8th death in this game. He is half of Team Liquid's kills.
Liquid got 3 runes.
Yeah.
Toby, you got to keep your eyes on it, man. That 1,000.
My eyes are watching.
We're almost there.
I'm watching mid lane. Zai comes in. He's trying to think he's under the cover of Glimmercape, but the Sentry Ward was already down from Liquid, and it is the ultimate trap. Mind control and Miracle combo with the rest of Liquid. 5 heroes mid, ready to push.
Holding this without Dragon Knight is really difficult. He's going to have to buy back if they want to try to defend these middle barracks. They might just be giving them away. Dragon Knight buying back when he's this close to BKB is really, really annoying.
Miracle's hunting for another kill. PPD, is this going to be your 9th death of the game? Technically, it'll be the 11th. 2 of them were on his terms. Miracle. Chemical Rage, he's trying to taunt his way out. There's only got another 2-3 seconds left on it. So he'll run back out through the mid. The tower is gone, so they can attack into the shrines if they want to. It's the toss back. They're getting Miracle in real deep. The
he lost Aegis.
Perfect. And without the Aegis Immortal, with it being timed down, Miracle can be brought down. Matumba's trying to help him out by coming in closer. The Pikecat runs through him. A huge kill. 703 gold worth of a kill. And they're charging forward. CCNC with a stun. Wraith King, he's got 21 charges. Does he want to burn it? Does he want to try and come back to the world of the living? Maybe not, because 33 can't even run away. He'll dodge the stun into the Shadow Realm, and he did actually burn the Reincarnation. So Mind Control turns around, trying to take the fight. Zai, oh my god, this is not what he wants to be in. And Mind Control, he's got himself a double kill. Miracle opened up.
Liquid have so much leeway because of the huge advantage that they have, and Miracle with a great planned play. They had a lot of time to plan this as well, Liquid. Keep it in mind, that kill on the Wraith King took so long that they could communicate, all right, if they overcommit, I can buy back and come back in.
It's a bait. It's an ultimate bait. It's just the illusion. Now the real team of Team Liquid come through. 33, he did break the smoke almost instantly, thanks to the fact that he was there.
Miracle, you don't have ulti?
But they're jumping over. Miracle, he jumps in close, but then the space created with Terrorize and Chain Frost. All the damage that Team Liquid need to win this fight. Pycat 33, they just don't have the extra teammates. Pycat, he wants this kill, but he can't even claim Miracle. Denied, denied, denied. Pycat into the trees. They'll get the stun out, and OpTic, they're all dead. Tribute LD.
It takes some confidence to go in there as Alchemist without ulti. You really need to trust in your team. No!
They call it.
984!
They call it. He's so close to getting it, but it won't happen. But Team Liquid have it. Game 1 against OpTic Gaming. It looked close, it looked good, but this Alchemist was a ticking time bomb that exploded on OpTic.